I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Baby, I posted that on IG and people telling me I look, y'all, it is 8:41 here in Texas and it just got done finished raining, but I had to put my steaks on the grill and I'm cooking, but y'all see the title. So if y'all got y'all dinner, if y'all got y'all tea, if y'all got y'all coffee, y'all water, your whatever drink and meal y'all buy, hey, I'm telling y'all, get comfy because this is about to be. Anywho's, I didn't even do my intro. Hey, 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 it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lid, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk. My crazy tale to put the darn true crime. Here we go. This is a legal doc talk. Y'all. Hold on, let me do my settings because when I say this is bananas, this is bananas. And the reason why I say that is two things. So I did a live about Kirk Burrows. He is the former um, president and chief operating officer of Bad Boy Entertainment. He was there when Diddy was at his freaking lowest. This is Kirk is this man's godfather to, I believe, did he say Christian Combs, if I'm not mistaken? Um And when I tell y'all Diddy did this man so wrong, so in the mama lawsuit, he pretty much, busted up in a freaking in Kurt Burrow's office and demanded that he turn over his ownership to the mama, right? And so that happened. But the lawsuit that we was reading, it was more against Janice. And I was just thinking in my back of the head, like, why haven't you filed suit directly at Diddy? Because Diddy is the one who um initiated everything, right? But why I get on this New York docket and Tyrone filed a lawsuit against Sean Combs. And y'all, when I tell you the tea is piping hot, and this, y'all thought it was something in Miss Janice and Mama Diddy's, but no. In freaking this lawsuit here, yeah. Hold on, let me turn on my whatchamacallit because I ain't dealing with no trolls. My mods, y'all know if y'all see some crazy people, definitely boot them. But after this read, if you support Diddy, there is something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. All right, so we go get into it. We go get into it. Hey T Jackson, what's good? What's good? What's good? To y'all in the bushes, definitely hit this like button. Definitely share. This is out. This one thing I'm about to say. This probably would put Tyrone Blackburn on the map. This case right here with Kirk Barrows against Diddy is going to put Tyrone Blackburn on the map. So Tyrone was up working on a Friday. At 11:55 p.m., he submitted this petition to the New York County Supreme Court. So as of right now, it hasn't been assigned because it was on a Friday at 11:55. So by Monday, it is going to be accepted. We got to pay attention to the freaking allegations. I'm gonna tap in. So y'all get ready. Share, 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 like, and we about to start this. All right. And it's 18 pages, so I'm gonna get through it tonight. This case arises from the egregious and deeply disturbing pattern of sexual abuse, coercion, violence, and intimidation infliction upon plaintiff Kirk Burrows by defendant Sean Combs, spanning more than a decade. Combs systematically weaponized his power, influence, and financial dominance to control, degrade, and violate plaintiff, fostering a toxic environment of coercion, fear, and psychological manipulation. The abuse began during plaintiff's tenure as co-founder and executive of Bad Boy Entertainment, Inc., where Combs utilized his position to subject plaintiff to repeated sexual harassment, physical aggression, and force compliance with degrading sexual acts. Plaintiff was placed in numerous untenable situations, including being summoned into private settings under the guise of business meetings, only to be confronted with Combs' unwanted sexual advances, nudity, sexual overtones, voyeurism, and acts of exhibition? I never exhibitism. Never heard of that before. What up, Tyra? What up, Buttercup? What up? Yes, y'all come in, y'all come in, y'all come in. Now, this is Kirk Burrows. You remember, he done filed a lawsuit against the Mama Diddy on February 26th. This lawsuit was filed on Friday, February 28th at 11:55 p.m. So by Monday, it's going to be accepted by the court, and then people are going to run with this story. All right. Whew, Lord. Y'all just listen. Y'all just listen. As plaintiffs sought to establish boundaries and regain anonymity, Holmes escalated his campaign of control, resorting to physical violence, blackmail, career sabotage, and financial extortion. Because y'all remember in Janice Combs' lawsuit, he was talking about how Diddy did Mary J. Blige because he wanted to live that lifestyle like Tupac was. In my opinion, Diddy is not a good looking man at all. Tupac was. So I can see as to why he did. Well, I can't see why he did what he did, but that's what he did. He tried to compete with Tupac. And y'all know what the crazy thing is, y'all. So today, I kid y'all not, I'm taking my kids, we going to Walmart, and I be talking to them about these lawsuits and stuff because they obviously hear me and they're inquisitive. And so I was like, you know what's crazy is that in that lawsuit, they talked about how he said that he kind of like, he's in a nutshell, he's jealous of Tupac. Then we think about the John Doe lawsuit that came out, and he made a reference to Tupac in that. Then we go over here to, the Keefe D case, and Keefe D says, that Diddy is the one who put out the whatchamacallit, the hit. And I was like, if this man is jealous of Tupac, I believe, and he did this to Mary J. Blige, I'm thinking he did the same thing to Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G. And I be damned if y'all wait till we get into this petition. Y'all gonna be blown the hell back. As plaintiffs sought to establish boundaries, oh, I already read that. Oh no, Combs escalated his campaign of control, resorting to physical violence, blackmails, career sabotage, and financial extortion. The most devastating result of this campaign was Combs' forced coercion of plaintiff to surrender his 25% ownership stake in Bad Boy Entertainment under the threat of violence and financial ruin, leaving plain compensation for his critical role in the company's success. Because remember, that 25% rolled over to Mama Diddy, and Mama Diddy had 100% of that company. Combs' predatory actions were not isolated incidents, but part of a long-standing pattern of abuse against individuals he viewed as vulnerable to his control. This lawsuit seeks to hold Combs accountable for his actions, reveal the systematic and orchestrated nature of his abusive conduct, and provide plaintiff with redress for the physical, emotional, and financial devastation inflicted upon him. Oh, I do. I really, really pray that she was alive to see this. I really do. Yes, y'all definitely hit that like button while y'all sip this tea, cause it's about to get hot, y'all. Um, I'm gonna read. Well, we already know Kirk Burrows' ownership in Bad Boys. He was a co-founder. He pretty much gave the seed money, had the relationships with other, people in the industry that built up Bad Boys Entertainment. In my opinion, he did every single thing. I don't believe Puff Daddy or Diddy, who whatever you want to call him, or Mama Diddy had any play in there. This company was built off the back of Kirk Burrows. Um, but oh, Lord Jesus. Let's get to the factual background. We gotta take this in chunks. So between 1992 and 1994, upon information and belief, defendant Combs used this position of power to assert dominance over employees and business associates through coercion and wait, exhibit. Why can't I say this? I'm gonna get that word in a minute. Okay. Now, before people, we have to realize this is a man who built Bad Boys Entertainment. This is not one of one of the artists. This ain't nobody that he met over the years. This is somebody who built this company. And he did this to this man. Uh thank you. Thank you. Anything but the norm. Shit, you have been giving me super stickers and super chats. I do appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Black media is definitely not covering it. Oh, they ain't. You know they ain't. And that's why I said people who stick up for Sean Combs after this, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. All right. Combs regularly forced plaintiff into situations where he was made to witness Combs engaging in sexual acts with employees, interns, prospective artists, and third parties at the Bad Boy Entertainment office, reinforcing his control through humiliation and intimidation. This is somebody who is witnessing this, y'all. Pay attention. On multiple occasions, Combs summoned plaintiff through the company intercom system under false pretenses, only for plaintiff to walk in on Combs receiving that or engaging in other lewd acts. Upon information and belief, Combs orchestrated these encounters as a means of psychologically breaking down plaintiff's resistance and establishing his submission. I have always said this. Diddy wants control. Hey artist, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, y'all. I just ate this steak. I had to hurry up and eat my steak and mashed potatoes and get on here because baby, I had to come on while the tea was hot. Whew. Um, Combs frequently made inappropriate and extra suggestive remarks about plaintiff's body, implying that compliance with his advances and would secure career benefits. Plaintiff was coerced into staying in rooms while Combs engaged in sexual activities with Combs, insisting that such exposure was part of the culture of the entertainment industry and a requirement for success. Here is this man, once again, the co-founder, the chief operating officer, the president, who has witnessed this and experienced this, telling us all of this. As is the case with the bevy of lawsuits filed against Sean Combs in the Southern District and the Southern District of New York and the New York City Supreme Courts, requiring his staff to watch him engage in sexual activities and or to watch him take showers naked, is part of defendant's disgusting and mutilative groom tactics. Hold on. Y'all close your door. Cause baby, this about to be crazy. I cannot live. But go to your room, go put your headphones on, go play your game or something, cause this about to get serious, baby. I'm not gonna lie, I truly believe with Epstein being an FBI informant, he put Diddy in motion to be investigated before he passed. Man, it's getting deeper. It is getting deeper. Doing good, thank you. You're welcome. You are so welcome. I had greens and honey glazed chicken that slid right out. Oh, girl. So I got to stop because I'm being greedy. I'm being greedy. All right. Let's tap back in. All right. So now that was what? 92 to 94. Now we're going into 95 to 96. The escalation to physical coercion and forced submission. During a business trip in 1995, Combs arranged a meeting at his hotel suite, but upon plaintiff's arrival, Combs was nude and demanded that plaintiff watch as he did that to himself. In the late 1995, at Combs' Midtown apartment, Combs physically restrained plaintiff, preventing him from leaving by removing his keys, pinning him down on the bed, and simulating intercourse until he, oh my gosh, this is gross. Upon information and belief, I need my trigger warning. Hold up, because I feel this is about to be something. In the office, Combs frequently grabbed plaintiff inappropriately, his, places where the sun don't shine, and would corner him in confined spaces while making actually explicit comments about what he expected from plaintiff. On one occasion, Combs asked plaintiff to hire more almost or homosexual male interns and employees because he believed they would worship him. Succumb to Combs' sexual advances and work without ceasing. Combs engineered situations in which plaintiff was placed in compromising positions with third parties, using those incidents to further manipulate and control him. For example, Sean Combs requested that plaintiff give him hand jobs, blow jobs, and to use objects on him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's putting them where the sun don't shine, y'all. That was 94, 95. Now we in 96. Now remember, 96 is the year that Tupac was unalive. I remember that because I was a freshman in high school. Oh my gosh. Is it raining again? Oh, it's raining too. Oh, thank you, Real Messy Mafia, for becoming a member, girl. I'm like, why is it not showing on my screen? There we go. All right. In 1996, Combs stormed into plaintiff's office with a baseball bat, accompanied by in-house counsel Kenneth Masalis, and issued an ultimatum: either sign over your 25% stake in Bad Boy Entertainment or face violent repercussions. Upon information and belief, Combs viewed plaintiff's ownership in Bad Boys Entertainment Inc. as a threat to his absolute control and sought to merge plaintiff's 25% with Combs' mother's 75% ownership and remove plaintiff from the company entirely. With no alternative and fearing physical retaliation, plaintiff signed away his ownership stake without receiving any financial compensation. Combs then took active measures to erase plaintiff's legacy at Bad Boy Entertainment, systematically removing his name from company records and public acknowledgments. It's only going to get worse from here, y'all. 2021 to present. So this is post-termination harassment and blacklisting. So keep in mind what we read from the Mama Diddy's lawsuit. Keep that in mind. In 2001 to present. So in 2001, plaintiff had rebuilt his career, successfully managed Mary J. Blige, and played a pivotal role in the success of her album No More Drama. Enraged by plaintiff's independence, Combs used his industry influence to have plaintiff abruptly fired. Upon information and belief, Combs took his as retribution for plaintiff's prior resistance to his abuse and to ensure plaintiff remained professionally dependent on him. By 2002, Combs was personally contacting industry executives, warning them against working with plaintiff and labeling him as untrustworthy, effectively cutting off his career prospects. Let me turn my nightlight off on my computer because that means it's 9 o'clock. We're going to wrap this up, but it's about to be. For example, Clyde Davis with Arista, Roy Lloyd with Arista, Sylvia Roan with Sony, Lawyer Cohen with Warner Brothers, all individuals that plaintiff had a working relationship with, all turned their backs on him and allowed Combs' blacklisting to prevail. In 2006, multiple sources informed plaintiff that Combs had used his influence to ensure that no major record labels or management firms would hire him, forcing plaintiff into economic instability. Because that is what Diddy does. Diddy wants to pretty much make where you can't go nowhere else so that way you can come crawling back to him. And by you doing that, you are willing to submit yourself to anything because you have now been blacklisted. So where else are you going to make money? That is a tactic. Diddy wants to be in control. This case right here is about to set off that criminal case. It is about to set off that criminal case, y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. As recently as 2022, Combs continued his pattern of interference, contacting prospective employers in the gaming industry and discouraging them from hiring plaintiff, demonstrating that his retaliatory campaign remains ongoing. So not only did you boot him from the music industry, you boot him from the gaming industry too. 2013-2014, confrontation and threats in Midtown Manhattan. In or around 2013-2014, plaintiff who was living in a welfare hotel in Midtown Manhattan unexpectedly encountered defendant Combs near his NYC residence. Plaintiff, attempting to get food from a nearby McDonald's, crossed paths with Combs and with his security entourage as they exited a vehicle near their private entrance. Upon seeing plaintiff, Combs' security details surrounded him, blocking his movement. Paul Offord, known as Uncle Paulie, a known associate of Combs, explicitly threatened plaintiff, stating that when Combs was tired of seeing plaintiffs alive, Offord's face would be the last face plaintiff would see. Thinking this was hilarious, uh, Combs proceeded to touch plaintiff without plaintiff's consent. He pulled plaintiff close to his body as to simulate giving plaintiff a bear hug. In doing so, he aggressively grabbed plaintiff's buttocks and violently shoved him off. Upon information and belief, Combs orchestrated this encounter as an intimidation tactic to enforce his continued dominance and control over plaintiff's ability to exist within the music industry and public sphere. Exactly. He did everything to blackmail people in order to remain in control, and that's sad. 2019, physical assault and sexual groping. In 2019, now remind you, this is where he went to the party, him and his mama, and they was telling him that he was going to make everything all right, and that they want to work with him and making a bad boy entertainment documentary. Okay, so let's see what popped off over here. In 2019, plaintiff had the misfortune of encountering defendant Combs and his mother, Janice Combs, at a birthday celebration for singer Diana Ross. Plaintiff was invited to the man. This man got photos of everything. Plaintiff was invited to the party by a friend who is a mid-level executive at UMG. So look at Mama Diddy with her gold rig and her son. Sean Combs and Janice Smalls in the balcony of Diana Ross's birthday celebration after plaintiff was assaulted. See, we didn't have all of this in the other one. You said you don't know who is worse, Donald or Epstein or Diddy. All of them all together, all of them are sick equally. All of them are sick equally. So, oh, this is about to be deep. Upon seeing plaintiff, Combs aggressively grabbed. Now, mind y'all, in the Mama Diddy one, he was like he was there, and Combs was trying to say he was gonna make it all right, and they wanted him, being nice to him because they wanted him to work on the BBE documentary. So let's see what happened. So upon seeing plaintiff, Combs aggressively grabbed him, forcefully. Oh, excuse me, it's the steak, y'all. Forcefully restraining him in the same fake bear hug that he did years prior, as was the case in 1990s and the early 2000s. Combs seized the opportunity to degrade plaintiff by grabbing him close, slapping him on his rear end, and daring plaintiff to do something about it. Combs then proceeded to grope plaintiff in an overt attempt to assert dominance over him, humiliating plaintiff in the presence of others. I want to know who all saw this. Upon information and belief, Combs engaged in this behavior as a continuation of his long-standing pattern of control and intimidation, using physical and sexual aggression to remind plaintiff of his power. Combs committed multiple crimes of violence motivated by gender, including sexual assault, forcible touching, and coercion. Combs subjected plaintiff to sexual violence due to his gender, using intimidation and threats to establish dominance. As a direct and proximate cause or result, plaintiff suffered physical, psychological, and financial harm. All right, okay. Sean Combs' history and propensity for violence. Yes, at this point, yeah, we're gonna call them the pedo trio, because that's what they are. I see you, Mafia, but I think Tyra got this one. We're gonna call them the pedo trio, because baby, I done read some lawsuits against Trump, and I'm trying to figure out how they just voluntarily been dismissed. Doesn't make sense to me. But anywho's, Combs has a documented history of using violence, threat, and coercion to dominate those around him, particularly in professional and personal relationships. In or about 1996, Sean Combs had a strong disagreement with his friend Miguel. Miguel was found unalived in his office in 1996. Sean Combs and Miguel. So this is Miguel in the white coat, y'all. Let me put this down here. Oh, okay. Oh man, let me do this so y'all can see that. So at the time, Miguel was a rising star in the fashion industry and was fielding opportunities from many celebrities and major fashion houses at the time. 3 years prior to Miguel's disappearance, upon information and belief, Combs orchestrated an assault against members of the R&B group Jodeci. Baby, I'm about to fall up out this chair. Combs hate rejection. After the success of Jodeci's first album, which Combs remixed Come and Talk to Me, hey, and Forever My Lady, the group decided that they did not want Combs to be their artist in development, their A&D representative for their second album. Shortly after the release of the first single, Cry to You, from their second album, the members of Jodeci found themselves tied up and abused in their New Jersey homes. Send me an email, truth over fiction. Now it depends on actually what it is. The extra, we go. You talk about, see, we need to investigate you if you talk about BS. I'm sorry, but it seems like Diddy is a serial unaliver. I believe so too. I always said that, and it's crazy because, like I said in the car earlier today, I told my 16-year-old, I was like, I really think Diddy has something to do with Big being unalived. I truly, truly do. I truly do. Um, let me see. So let me see what they said. So they didn't want him to do that. And it says shortly after the release of the first single, Cry to You, from the second album, the members of Jodeci found themselves tied up and abused in their New Jersey homes. Upon information and belief, Combs sent enforcers to brutalize Jodeci due to their rejection. Upon information, oh yeah, I already did. Shortly thereafter, Jodeci sought refuge with Suge Knight to organize their business and rescue them from Uptown Records. I think that was supposed to say Uptown Records, Bad Boy Entertainment, and Combs. Bro, when you sit there and you have to go to Suge Knight for protection, something is wrong. You said I just wanted to know if UMG filed a special appearance before filing the motion to. I have to see. Are you talking about on the defamation case? I'll look that up after this. I will look that up after this. I will look that up, Truth. Let me make a note of that. Special appearance for. Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at their case, but Truth Over Fiction. Let me write your name down too. Truth Over Fiction. I got you. After I do this, I will look at that. Okay, I will look at that after this, Truth Over Fiction, and I will let you know. You're welcome. All right, y'all. So let's see. So they went to Suge Knight. Okay, Suge Knight traveled to New York, walked into Andre Harrell's office, compelled him to release Jodeci, and while running for his life, Andrew Harrell complied. Y'all, are y'all listening to this? Oh my gosh. And this is probably what started the beef between Sean Combs and Suge Knight. But let's get into this. Oh, Sean Combs' role in escalating the the East Coast West Coast rivalry in connection to Tupac Shakur's unaliving. Oh my girl. Hey, y'all better share this. Hold on. Let me see how many likes I get. Cause what? Wait a minute. Wait one doggone minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me put myself. It's 30. It's okay. All right, y'all keeping up with the likes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh Lord Jesus. All right, so now we're about to get into Tupac's unaliving, y'all. We about to get into Tupac's unaliving. If you pull up a picture of Wolf and Diddy alleged oldest son Justin, it's clear as day that ooh. Girl, I'm gonna look into that too. Diddy stealing kids. Ooh. Upon information and belief, defendant Combs harbored deep jealousy and resentment towards Tupac Shakur due to Shakur's rapid rise in the music industry, charismatic persona, and widespread influence. And Tupac was fine. Tupac was fine to me. I like him. He was cute. Diddy is ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Diddy is not attractive at all. Combs envied Shakur's talent, natural ability to captivate audiences, and the respect he commanded from both East and West Coast artists. One thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give attorney Tyrone Blackburn his flowers right now because I was side eyeing him for a minute. But this right here, I think this the one. This is the one, Tyrone. Shakur's association with Bad Boy Records, former affiliates, and industry executives made Combs feel insecure about his own stature in the hip hop world. Upon information and belief, Combs became increasingly obsessed with Shakur's growing popularity, perceiving him as a direct threat to his dominance in the music business. Oh my gosh. Combs used his influence to orchestrate smear campaigns against Shakur, fueling the East Coast West Coast rivalry to undermine Shakur's credibility and career. Plaintiff witnessed instances in which Combs expressed paranoia and frustration over Shakur's success, indicating a deep seated need to diminish his rival influence. Combs allegedly made statements to insiders suggesting that Shakur's presence in the industry threatened his own legacy, leading him to take increasingly aggressive measures to overshadow and eliminate competition. Upon information and belief, Combs' unchecked jealousy contributed to reckless decisions and actions that escalated tensions within the music industry, fostering a dangerous environment for artists. On September 7th, 1996, Tupac Amaru Shakur was pow-powed multiple times in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas, Nevada. He succumbed to his injuries on September 13th, 1996. According to plaintiff's journals from the time, plaintiff Kurt Burrows, the COO, the president, the one who had that built Bad Boys Entertainment, the individual who was the godfather of one of them, whoever's the oldest, whatever kid's the oldest, he's the godfather of that. In his journal at that time, Defendant Combs had a phone conversation with a West Coast record label executive and various street gang factions several days prior to Tupac being pow-powed in Vegas. If y'all need to go back to that last Keefe D live that I did, because Keefe D told the feds exactly what happened. How can we read the documents? So I know that some of the documents that I read I have to get from the back, but you could go onto I'll drop a link to the New York court system, and you can actually pull the doc from there. It's public record, so you can pull it up. So I'll drop a link at the end of the video. Whoo, child. Upon information and belief, this was fueled by Combs' jealousy and envy to Tupac and Chris Wallace's budding friendship and rise at the top two hip hop artists in the world. Because I really think that Diddy started that beef between Pac and Notorious B.I.G. Can't nobody, convince me otherwise. I believe Diddy did that on purpose. Cause what better way to get two people from different parts of the coast to have beef with each other and take each other out? The topic of discussion between the West Coast record label executive and various street gang factions, the Sean Combs was the East Coast versus the West Coast rivalry. The week prior to Tupac's Vegas pow-powing, Defendant Combs rented several vehicles and instructed several men from Harlem to drive those vehicles from New York City to Las Vegas. Plaintiff questioned the logic of this decision, as it would have been more cost-effective and efficient for these individuals to fly. Defendant Combs responded by telling plaintiff to shut the or we 37 minutes up. He told the plaintiff to shut the fuck up, mind his business, and do as he says. Plaintiff then proceeded to order the rented vehicles and paid each individual a per diem of $150 per day. Plaintiff was also directed to pay for the driver's hotel stay. See, this opens up. When you match this with what Keefe D told the feds, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Diddy is done, just like them steaks that I just took off the grill. Diddy, it's over. It is over. These men, because y'all see what happened? He paid for rental vehicles. He paid for hotels. They drove it from New York to California. How did he pay? Because if you pay under Bad Boys Entertainment, ding, 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 Rico. These men were not known to plaintiff, not employees to the company, and never part of the company's ventures, but now plaintiff was being forced to finance their road trip to Vegas with the company's overhead budget. Rico. Did y'all read that? Do you know that is exactly why Diddy has RICO charges? This man just confirmed that Diddy was using the overhead budget to fund this, y'all. Oh my God. And when I tell you, this man has every single, you have to be careful how you treat people. This man built that company from the ground up. You think he not gonna keep all them records? Mama Diddy couldn't even do the documentary without him, because he kept every single record. He knows the history from front to back, up, down, side to side. Sean Combs then instructed plaintiff to request reimbursement for the rental cars, the hotels, and per diem from the parent company at the time, Arista Records. Upon information and belief, Arista Records reimbursed defendant Combs between $30,000 and $50,000. So Arista, you about to be up in this lawsuit too. Upon information and belief, several years after Tupac was unalive, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a known Southside Compton Crip, traveled to New York City and Harlem. Upon information and belief, Davis was extremely angry and aggressively sought out an immediate meeting with Sean Combs or anyone else who could get on tape to confirm that he was owed $1 million by Combs and had not been paid. Because y'all remember what Keefe D said. Keefe D said, I think he went to jail. And when he got out, he linked with somebody. And that person said, well, he did send $1 million, but that $1 million never reached Keefe D's hand. So keep listening. Upon information and belief, Keefe D was expecting a payment of $1 million, which had not been received. Reports suggest that this sum was promised as compensation for facilitating actions that contributed to the assassination of Tupac Shakur. When the payment failed to materialize, tensions escalated between Davis and Combs, with Davis making repeated demands for his money and expressing growing frustration over the lack of fulfillment of the alleged deal. Y'all, mind you guys that this is coming from Kirk Burroughs, nobody else, directly from him. That's why it took Tyrone a long time, and he submitted it at 11:55 p.m. to be exact, Eastern Standard Time. At nighttime, he filed this lawsuit. He's not playing with Diddy. Upon information and belief, defendant Sean Combs paid $1 million to a courier who did not deliver it successfully, and Combs refused to pay $1 million again. The courier was the individual who orchestrated the events in Vegas and failed to pay Keefe D. At the time, he was Combs' go-to for dealings with the West Coast. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm missing. I know y'all, I see y'all stuff, but I'm trying to get through this. Oh man, y'all. Okay, let me see. So I be believing the orchestrated. Yep. He is Lucifer. Uh-huh. He is cooked. A lot of transactions and footprints. Yeah, Wendy Williams wasn't playing. They tried to take her out too, baby. They tried to take her out. They better put him on. They sure should have 24-hour guards by his door. That's why he wanted Bond so bad. He doesn't want to stand. Let me tell you, baby, he is done. And if he gets out of this, something is wrong with the justice system for real. Too many people have corroborated the same story when it comes to Tupac. Keefe D ain't lying. Keefe D, so many people know, and they're not lying because so many people have said this. Sean Combs' exploitation, control, and betrayal of Christopher Biggie Smalls Wallace. Boy, y'all, hey, them likes better be liking y'all. So now we're talking about his own artist. He already messed over Mary J. Blige, and I said it today. I was like, I think he messed over Christopher Wallace. I don't know why it hasn't come out yet. And Lord and behold, this lawsuit. Christopher Wallace, better known as Biggie Smalls or the Notorious B.I.G., was one of the earliest and most successful artists signed at Bad Boy Records. Under defendant Combs' management, Wallace became the label's flagship artist, propelling Bad Boy Entertainment to national prominence. However, their relationship was far from an equal partnership. Combs exerted immense control over Wallace's career, finances, and personal decisions. Y'all, this is crazy because I swear I was thinking about this the other day. Wallace had grown increasingly frustrated with his financial situation under Bad Boy Entertainment. Despite selling millions of records, he was not receiving his fair share of profits. In the months leading up to his unaliving, Wallace renegotiated his contract with Combs and secured a majority share of his royalties. He also limited his commitment to Bad Boy Entertainment, having started his own label and signed his own artists. Upon information and belief, Combs perceived Wallace's renegotiation as betrayal. Because guess what? That money gonna stop coming in. And so now you're not gonna have all that money to live your life as your lavish lifestyles. Y'all put two and two together. Combs believed he was Wallace's best friend when in reality, Wallace's closest confidant was Damian D. Rock Butler. Wallace's decision to take control of his own career and earnings deeply angered Combs, who saw it as both a rejection and a direct challenge to his authority. See, Diddy didn't like that. As is the case whenever he experiences rejection, Combs initiated a campaign of retaliation. He began to alienate Wallace from key industry connections and use financial leverage to maintain control over his earnings. Prior to his trip to Los Angeles in March of 1997, Wallace was involved in an automobile accident that left him with a severe leg injury. He struggled to walk and expressed strong reservations about traveling to Los Angeles given his heightened tensions following Tupac Shakur's unaliving months earlier. Because y'all remember, everybody thought that Biggie did it. But I believe that Diddy started something. Diddy was trying to take this man, he was trying to take both of them out. Wallace was supposed to leave Los Angeles on a Saturday to fly to London, England for a press tour arranged by plaintiff Clive Davis and Arista Records. It was a marketing press junket for Wallace's Life After Death album. Sean Combs was very jealous as he viewed himself as the king of hip hop, although up to that time his only accomplishment as an artist was being the wingman for Wallace. See, he didn't want to be second in command. He wanted to be one and only. Despite Wallace's injuries and concerns, Combs forced the issue, insisting that Wallace remain in Los Angeles. While Wallace was en route to the airport, Combs called plaintiff and demanded that Wallace cancel his flight, ordering him to stay for an unscheduled club party that evening instead. Plaintiff and Wallace pushed back, but Combs was determined to have Wallace make an appearance at a vibe party that had absolutely nothing to do with him. This decision was highly unconventional and reckless, as they had no proper security in the place. The East Coast West Coast rivalry, fueled in part of discussion and actions of Sean Combs and a West Coast record label executive and various street grain factions, had escalated to dangerous levels. I wouldn't want to be in that. Like, I want to go home. Why are you going to put me or let me stay in a city that I know people don't like me because they think I had something to do with Tupac's unaliving? Without security and with his limited mobility, because you remember he had a leg injury, Wallace was left completely vulnerable. According to Gene Deal, now everybody was out there saying that Gene Deal is talking crazy, but now it makes sense. And I was one of them. I'm not even gonna lie, but now everything makes sense. According to Gene Deal, Sean Combs' security at the time, he warned Sean Combs that he was informed that it was not safe for any of them to leave the compound they rented for the weekend. Sean Combs ignored the warning and insisted that they all went out. Sean Combs was the only person in the entourage with security detail. Early morning on March 9th, 1997, Christopher Wallace was pow-powed and unalived and a drive-by pow-powing in Los Angeles. Sean Combs was in the car ahead and was unscathed. According to plaintiff's Daily Journal entry, following Wallace's avoidable unaliving, Sean Combs did not wait for Wallace's body to get cold before he hightailed it out of Los Angeles. Thinking only for himself, he did not even have the decency to wait for Mr. Wallace's grieving mother to arrive, as she was still en route on an 8 a.m. flight from John F. Kennedy Airport in NYC to see her deceased son. Sean Combs contacted longtime fixer Clarence Avant, who is a powerful industry executive with deep connections, including with law enforcement. Avant used his influence with the LAPD captain to facilitate Combs' discreet escape from Los Angeles. And look at these notes. These are Kirk Burroughs' notes. So what you're telling me is that you didn't provide them with any security detail because your plan had to work, right? Then when your plan worked, you had to get away as soon as possible, but you didn't even have enough respect and decency to wait for his mother. Please make this make sense. Diddy is all for himself, and if I once again somebody in the chat said something about lying again, I don't even know who it was. But really? I these allegations, there are too many allegations out there that are saying the same thing. How can you even support this man at this point? He done effed over Mary J. Blige. He done effed over Biggie. He done effed over somebody who, when he got booted from that other company, this man helped you, Kirk Burroughs helped you build Bad Boys Entertainment. Anywho's, so then you call your go-to person to help you escape Los Angeles so nobody else will see you. And he can't say that's a lie because here's Kirk Burroughs' journal entry. I hope y'all, let me blow this up so y'all can see this. So JFK, 8 a.m., flight 15, TWA, Miss Wallace. So that's her coming in. Sunday, March 9th, 1997. His handwriting is beautiful. I love it. Clarence Avant. I can't, what it says, Regents Hotel, One Park Avenue at 61st Police something ahead or head. Police department head. Then Serena, whoever Serena is, Michelle Mina, Booby, Linda Hall, Kim Summerman, Aftermath Pictures. I don't know who all these people are. They're just numbers. Combs was reportedly transported to a private airport via the trunk of a police cruiser, allowing him to leave the city undetected as local gangs searched downtown Los Angeles for him. Plaintiff was left to organize his own travel back to New York and was responsible for orchestrating the travel arrangements for the remainder of the Bad Boy Entertainment staff. So you telling me you left your whole crew, despite the danger, you left your whole crew to fend for themselves. That says a lot about you. The week after Christopher Wallace's unaliving, Sean Combs launched a public campaign displaying false, performative grief over the loss of his best friend, and that's in quotations. He made grandiose statements about honoring Wallace's legacy and promised to spare no expense in giving him a funeral fit for a king. However, behind the scenes, Combs and his lawyer, Kenneth Masalis, forced plaintiff to turn over Wallace's last contract, which had been negotiated to give Wallace greater financial independence. Combs then instructed plaintiff to alter the agreement, awarding himself a 100% interest in Wallace's works. I am so disappointed in Kenneth Marsalis, and he's going to get what's coming to him. He is still barred in the state of New York, but after this, I don't see it. The bar committee, the grievance committee, the bar, everybody going to be talking about this because that's some nasty work. Because Combs, I'm pretty sure he didn't sit at the computer to manipulate and alter this agreement. Kenneth had to do that. Kenneth, you're in trouble. Plaintiff refused to comply but was forced to hand over the original document to Marsalis. When the contract was returned, the only parts that remained unchanged was the cover page and signature page. The body of the agreement had been entirely rewritten. If that wasn't bad enough, Combs charged Christopher Wallace's artist expense account for the full cost of his funeral, completely reneging on his public statements of generosity. Rather than covering the funeral expenses as promised, Combs ensured that Wallace's estate bore the financial freedom. All of Sean Combs' depraved post-mortem attacks against Mr. Wallace's rights and assets ensured that the late Valletta Wallace and Christopher Wallace's children were robbed of the full value of their inheritance, depriving them of financial security that Wallace had worked to secure his family. You know what? I'm glad they brought baby Tyrone about to get some business, because if I was the kids, I would be coming after Diddy too. I don't care that he already got 1,000 lawsuits. It is the principle of the matter, because baby, this man is gonna be owing until he is 6 feet under. Because when he goes, whatever estate that he has left, he needs to make that right for them kids. I cannot believe this. Sean Combs' exploitation of Wallace did not end there. 3 months after his funeral, Combs released an album titled Puff Daddy and the Family, No Way Out. Still talentless. I love it, Tyrone. Still talentless. He had to rely on the gifts of the survived bad boy artists to complete the album. Boy, that's some nasty work, boy. I remember this. I remember this. And he got to be at the front. With Wallace and Shakur out the way, Combs seized the opportunity to crown himself as the king of hip hop. How? I've never liked Diddy. I never liked Diddy. I was like, this dude sucks. Now, some of his music was catchy if Mace was on it or other artists, but I never liked him. He couldn't dance, he couldn't rap, he couldn't do nothing. And if he did rap, people wrote his lyrics for him. He had a ghostwriter. A couple of weeks later, and less than 4 months after Christopher Wallace's funeral, Sean Combs declared himself the king of hip hop in a Rolling Stone magazine. You know what? I do. I do remember, but I was one of those who discredited Tyrone because I was like, because with the Little Rod case, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, who is Tyrone? But Tyrone was messing up. But that's why I said in this case, Tyrone about to get it. This right here, not even Mama Diddy lawsuit. This here is the nail in the coffin. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell. I'm giving Tyrone Blackburn his flowers. I am so proud of that young attorney. Now, I hope he get DJ Academics, because I'm still mad I got that strike on my channel about that video. So I hope that he get DJ Academics real good. But this right here, Tyrone did that. Tyrone stayed up till 11:55 p.m. to file this in that New York State Supreme Court. I am proud of you, Tyrone. I hope he is having him a great weekend. I promise y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that man ugly. First cause of action. Gender violence motivated. Tyrone, why you put that right there? Oh, he just did that. Plaintiff incorporate. All right, that's all. So he is asking for preservation notices. So he can't, well, I'm pretty sure, hell, the government got all of this. All he got to do is call, all he got to do is call the government. They got all, I mean, even though it is standard language to have this preservation notice in there, but Diddy in jail, Tyrone. Just call the government, get access to whatever you need, and yeah, discovery. Y'all, that's it. Y'all, that is it, y'all. That is it. That's it. Tyrone, I give you your flowers, my guy. Baby, when I tell y'all I seen this, I was like, I know you lying. I right. His spirit is ugly. His spirit is ugly. Yep. I yeah, you always have faith. I tried at first, but then I saw where he was effing up. But I was like, okay, I think he's learning. He has a lot of cases, but I think when you talk about these Diddy cases, they're a little bit more intimidating. But I am glad that Kirk Burrows was able to find him and utilize Tyrone, because don't get me wrong, you will always want to get an attorney that has fire up under them. And I believe Tyrone has that fire. Um, this case, like I said, is going to be the nail in the coffin. Like, Tyrone has stuck a fork into Diddy. This has opened up so many different can of worms. New RICO charges, new possible cases being filed against Diddy by, Biggie's kids. Like, you can't come out here doing people any kind of way, but it all made sense now. This man, he wanted to be on top. There couldn't be anybody above him. No Biggie, no Pac. So now what? So we got Chris Brown. You have a lot of people. Like, you're no longer the king of hip hop now. You actually, I don't even know how you can crown your own self the king of hip hop, but it is what it is. This is crazy. This was good for a bop, a Diddy bop, but that's it. Oh my god, king of Diddy bop. I'm dying. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is nasty work. Guess that movie Monster Ball was the first glimpse of his reality. Babe, ooh, I forgot. Baby, I'm about to go look that movie up. I'm about to go look that movie up because I forgot he was in there. Everyone, why would they all lie? Exactly. Y'all tell me. Y'all please tell me what y'all think about this, because this is crazy. Now, that is the Tyrone that you want to call. Yes. I want to call that Tyrone. Okay. I'm going to let you use my phone too to call Tyrone. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know how he got away with it for so long and nobody thought he was the king ever. You know how I know he got away with it? Because just like he called his inside guy to get him from the airport, the one in the police department, Diddy got connections. And let me tell y'all something. Money works. It is evident that, as you can see, Diddy was charging his artist account. So he would buy things but he would put it on their expense account, and when they do shows or whatever, they pay for it, and that money just filtered right back into Diddy hands. But see, the thing is, if Diddy does have a connection with Tupac, we already seen the Christopher Wallace. We already seen what happened to Mary J. Blige. All these little crimes that he actually committed. That, ooh, excuse me, the RICO list is about to blow up. There is going to this trial. I cannot wait for May. I cannot wait for May because I want to see how all of this plays out. I keep telling y'all, all of these little civil suits that are popping up, they are help the the information, the documents, the witness statements, the victim statements, all of that is helping the government build their case against Diddy in that criminal case. This here alone, by having a former executive, somebody that was there in the beginning, somebody who's seen, the attorneys do things, the accountant do things, the interns do things. He pretty much seen everybody in that company do things. He kept a freaking journal. God forbid. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, it's already out of our hands because that journal, I'm pretty sure that journal is going to the government if they have not already seen it. That explains as to why Diddy was so adamant of getting the names of the witnesses and the victims. And I've been saying this. That is why y'all have to think. People are it's so funny because I read the comments and I'll be like, I'll be trying to understand people's thought process. Diddy wanted out 3 times. He submitted a motion to have a bail hearing, right? He created a bond package. Each time it got denied. Why? Because what was Diddy doing in that cell? He kept doing things that he know he wasn't supposed to do. You cannot sit here and reach out to people. He was trying to reach out to witnesses to continue his intimidation tactics. See, right now he's confined. He can't have his way. He's not in control. Right now, the MDC is in control. The correctional officers are in control. Diddy ain't got no money to be like, hey, bro, I'ma pay you because ain't nobody, if you're dumb enough to be like, oh, yeah, okay, Diddy, I'll do this for you because I know you're going to pay. Bro, he ain't got no money. I seen a video where his kids is out splurging all the money. I know he is pissed. I know he's pissed. But Diddy ain't learned. Diddy is trying to do the same thing. I bet you right now, if they check his phone logs, this man is still trying to reach out to people. That is why it is important that Diddy does not get his hands on that witness list or the witness, victims, anybody. Because we know what he's going to do because this is a pattern with him. He can't control it. That's his mama fault. It's about time he get exactly. I'm pissed. Justice for Tupac and justice for Biggie. Justice for everybody who was manipulated by this man, defrauded by this man, everything. I hope Clive ain't backing him. Cause he gonna find himself in a lawsuit too. He is right where he needs to be, locked up, and hopefully it's for life. But you're gonna have crazy people out there that's gonna say, hey, Diddy innocent. And yes, you are innocent before proven guilty, but y'all, there's too much evidence. Like there is tangible evidence. Now we could say allegedly on Tupac, allegedly on Christopher Wallace, but if you have financial statements showing that you are charging or putting things on other artists' expense accounts, then that's another thing, baby. Them people, and wait, who that was in Mama Diddy's lawsuit. They're actually having a forensic financial analyst to review Bad Boy Entertainment financials. This is about to be some juicy ass shit. Yep. I know. Yep. Ken is, and he, in one of the channels, I watched the Midas Touch. And I was like, wait a minute, why that name sound familiar? Because Kenneth has three sons, and Ben is the one who runs Midas Touch. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, Lady Gaga too? Oh man. And he's still in good standing. And it's so crazy. But see, what Diddy was doing was paying all of these people up under the table. And hey, if it's more than what they make on a daily, of course they're going to go with him. Of course. He had insider info, so he's definitely credible. Mm-hmm. Diddy got rated. Clive said, "Wait, what? What year is it?" And he did come with receipts. He can't be rehabbed. Mm-mm. Yep. Marcellus is now a co-conspirator. But now, oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all see, I don't know. I don't even know if I went over this. So in the Jay-Z and Busby case, the judge threw out the extortion unless Jay-Z can um he can prove that he was extorted, which goes back to the demand letters that you guys have read, because nothing in the demand letters said give me $6 million. Nothing in the demand letter said give me $6 million. There were no numbers placed on it. They asked for a confidential meeting. So that extortion claim is going to be thrown out. I know, I believe two of the six or eight defamation statements that was made by Busby was actually considered. But I say all this to say this demand letter. In the John Doe demand letter, John Doe stated that he went to a party and they was greeted at the door by an attorney. They had to sign an NDA. Then things happened. He woke up the next morning. Jay-Z, another female in the bed. As he left, Diddy met them at the door and stated that they pretty much better not tell nobody what happened here, because he knew where they live and so on and so forth. What attorney was there? If Marcellus, if Kenneth was my I think Kenneth was the attorney that drew up those MDAs and had people sign them. And if Kenneth was, then Kenneth was the individual that was at the house for the John Doe. John Doe clearly stated that he woke up next to Jay-Z and a female, and he was greeted at the door as he was leaving the party by Diddy. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. Kenneth has his bar license is at stake. And one thing the attorney, the legal community do is we talk. I'm in a paralegal group in Facebook with paralegals all across the United States of America, and baby, we gossip. So I can only imagine what the attorneys' chats are looking like. They have websites, they have chats, they have everything. So Kenny, it ain't looking good. I don't I don't even know. I don't even fucking know at this point. Just like Lil Meech did with Big Meech's money. I don't even know. I haven't even tapped into that. Cassandra, when they read up on Clive, he was like, Clive said, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Boy, baby, you in it today because, baby, the walls are crumbling. down for Diddy. They are crumbling, and it is. I I don't know what y'all sending. Somebody sending me some stuff, man. Hold up. Um. Okay. Oh no, it's just my alerts. Oh my gosh. Y'all are awesome, man. Thank y'all for the super stats, the super chats, the stickers. Y'all are awesome. The cash apps. Y'all are awesome. Um. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Okay, are you able to check the docket to see if UMG's? Okay, hold on. Let me do. Where was that? Oh, you know what? Let me do that. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to this screen. Yep, Clyde said, "See no evil, hear no evil." Clyde said he don't want nothing to do with what y'all got going on. But little does Clive know. Clive, Lord, oh my gosh. I don't know. I done said, Lord, oh my gosh, I'm calling on him because y'all, it don't make sense. But what one thing I am gonna say is justice for Tupac and justice for Biggie. It's been too freaking long. It's been too freaking long for us to figure out exactly what happened, and now we know. Oh, wait. So, are you able to check the docket to see if UMG's filed special before filing the budget against Drake's real? Oh, okay. Hold up. All right. So that's Texas. Hold on. I don't think so, because I was just in their whatchamacallit this morning, and all I seen was the notice of non-suit. So the Texas case for Drake, that is actually a state case. Hold up, I got two ways because I'm in Texas, so I'm a Texas paralegal, so we got another we have another way we could get in, but I didn't see anything, and I've updated it about 50 million times. What's that man's name? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to show whatchamacallit. Hold up. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you for what is this? Super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Truth over fiction. Hold up. Let me go into my whatchamacallit. See, I have an e-filing system because I file for 254 counties in the state of Texas. Mhm. Oh, you know what? Let me just uh yeah, and I gotta get up and work tomorrow. I really don't feel like it. I know this is a Diddy live, but I'm doing something right quick. Yeah, see the last thing that was updated on here was on Friday. I don't see any I don't think they haven't filed a special appearance on here. And nothing has been updated because every time I log in, it says the 28th. So the last thing that was updated was on the 28th at 8:24. Um Notice a hearing. The depot request for service. Notice a hearing. Motion for Pro Hawk. Mm, Pro Hawk v. Che. I mean, there's okay. So it's not a notice of appearance, but it is a Pro Hawk v. Che for the attorneys. But that's all. I don't think I see any special appearance pleadings on here. Yeah, just the Pro Hawk v. Chase. Uh, order transferring. The heck's. Hold on, let me see what this is. Notice of hearing. No, because they filed their motion to dismiss on. Hold up. What was that motion to dismiss filed? On January 23rd. Yeah, this is VJ. Let me go to the second page right quick. Yep, I don't think no special appearance was filed on that. Yep, they did not. Is this thing still going? Oh, this is page. This is not page 2. This can't be because I just clicked on page 2. Oh, there we go. Motion to dismiss. Motion to set. Notice of here. Nope, they didn't. They did not. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Thank you again for the super chat or super sticker. I get them mixed up. Oh, super chat. Thank you so much. Tyra, no. Diddy's trial is May 5th. It is May 5th. The coming up trials is the Jarvis Butts trial. That's on March the 7th. But I think that we are going to see a lot more lawsuits against Diddy. You're welcome, Truth. Yes. Now, girl, I was in this docket earlier because I wanted to see the notice of non-suit, which really wasn't anything. Okay. For the person who asked me about the reading this lawsuit, I don't know. I'm gonna put the link in this video, but this site is pretty much public record. Um yeah, I'm gonna give y'all the short version, and so all y'all gotta do is just go there, type in. Oop. Yep, and it's this first case right here, 2024. Oh, this is. I feel so sorry because this is a landlord. That man was going through some things, y'all. Diddy left him up in an effed up situation. So yeah, go ahead, Tyrone. Yeah, so right now they're just waiting for the court to accept, and as soon as it's accepted, then they'll go ahead and officially put the complaint on the docket, get the summons out, and get Diddy served in jail. But yeah, I'll make sure I put the link to this in the whatchamacallit below so y'all can go do that. That's Jarvis this month. Oh yeah, did I say next month? Oh yeah, next week. Next week is Jarvis. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. But hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I definitely had to bring that to you guys' attention. It answered a lot of questions for me. Now we just got to sit here and wait to see how people are going to move. Like I said, we've seen, everything in a civil complaint is alleged, right? But this is from an account of an individual who was part of Bad Boys Entertainment, and he kept journals of journals every day. Every day he kept a journal of all the activities that happened to him, the things that he did, the people who he conversated with, the whole 9 yards. I pray that Christopher Wallace's children take action on behalf of their father and his estate. I pray that Tupac's estate, his family, take action. I hope that, and it's crazy that I say this, but I think Keefe D might be off the hook, y'all. He might be off the hook slightly. I don't know yet. Even though he didn't pull the pow pow, he was there. But to know that somebody put out a hit, I think that person is going to be in more trouble than the person that did not pull the pow pow. That man, he does. That Diddy, he has to have over 200 cases. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that Kirk told us that he used expense, like he took the overhead budget and paid people to do things. He rented the cars and the hotels. He took care of their expenses. You can't use company funds for a crime. That's a crime. And say he lying, Diddy. Say he lying. This man is that. Why do y'all think that Diddy and his mama went to Kirk Burrows and say, "Hey, can you do the Bad Boy documentary for us?" Because they knew he kept a very detailed account about how BBE started. They are dumb. They are dumb. And I bet you Diddy was trying to find out who was on that list. So Kirk is a victim. This man is a victim. He lost everything. This man was homeless. Diddy blacklisted this man from every industry that this man could have gotten in. Payback is a bitch. Karma does not have an expiration date. She doesn't. And he's getting exactly what he deserves. Too many people out here are saying the same exact thing. Now you may have a few, seeds out there that ain't right, but majority of these people, they aren't lying. They aren't lying. So y'all definitely spread the word. Y'all definitely spread the word. And I hope the word is spread to where it reaches the Wallaces and the Shakurs, and that they take heed and do what they need to do, because this is sad. Right, Keefer D even knowing about the setup makes him guilty in RICO. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing, because when I did that live about Keefe D, and I was reading his interview with the FBI, y'all, it took him, I think it was his third interview, to really come out and say that Diddy is the one who pretty much put out that hit. And from then, I believe he probably had a target on his back. And I'm like, I think Keefe D is more safe in the prison system than he is on the streets dealing with Diddy. He better take advantage well, but then again, Diddy can't do nothing because he is, behind the walls, and he can't really, they're listening to his phone call, so he can't really put out no hit from jail. I know that's right. The chickens have come home to roost big time, baby. Janice Small also took and kept all his paperwork that he let use for the dummy. She dumb. What's up, Dylan? What's up? What is that? Wait, later it would be so funny if you pull some hilarious pranks. So P did. What game is this, y'all? Hold up. So hold on, Dylan.
I put that as his name.
Oh, Dylan, take that off. I can't. Why you can't take that?
I did it before that.
Oh my gosh. Don't be putting P. Diddy in as nobody name.
Sorry.
The boy, your ass gonna be grounded, little boy. But yeah, Jan Swall also took and kept all his paperwork. Yeah, they're done. They're done. All they have to have is a forensic man. They're gonna auditor, a forensic financial analyst, You got the government. You got all these plaintiff counsel with their team that is just gonna dig and they're gonna find things and it's gonna open up more can of worms. And at this point, it's gonna go straight to the government. Like all of these cases are helping that civil case. I mean that criminal case. All of it. This man is cooked. This man is cooked. And a lot of people, and I know people are upset because they look at Mike Jeffries, that is the former um owner of Abercrombie and Fitch, right? But the thing with him is he had no prior criminal history. That's the difference between him and Diddy. Mike had no prior criminal history. That is why they let him off on bail. So we can't make this a race thing because you know me, both of them need to be up under the jail. Okay? But at the same time, y'all have to look. Diddy has had this going for decades. Mike did some nasty-ish. He did. They running neck and neck, but Mike had no criminal past. Diddy, on the other hand, we seen it with our own eyes. Like I literally had to do a background. Like I'm like, who the heck is Mike Jeffries? I didn't even know who he was. But the dude is clean. And if he did do something in the back that we don't know about, he was never caught with it and he was never charged. He was never been arrested. Diddy, on the other hand, it's been all over media. He's been arrested. He's been charged for some things. The way that everybody's saying that he wanted to be dominant, he wanted to be on top, whether at BBE or in the bedroom. Diddy wanted to be dominant. That is why, allegedly, he kept those women and men rugged. That's why people walked around the house with little fanny packs on with his whatchamacallit, his little rugs, his favorite rugs in. Fame got to this man's head. And you know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for his kids. Because honestly, I think Christian is walking right into that same whatchamacallit because of his lawsuit. I need to go see if there's an update on that. Christian ain't Christian is just like his daddy. We gotta nip that in the bud. I don't hear too much on Justin, but I need to see if he gave that car back because he ain't even paid on that Bentley he had. I do feel sorry for the twins. I do feel sorry for his daughter. I do feel sorry for his baby mama because this man is sick. People really did not believe Cassie. And look at all of the ridicule that she received behind this. And now we're reading this lawsuit by tomorrow or Tuesday. This lawsuit is going to be public and people are going to be reading it. And I'm very curious to see as to how many celebrities are going to still back him up. Because people are still following. I don't know why they're following him. It ain't like he could post on Instagram. But people out there are still supporting him. Trolls that come into our chats are still supporting him. Allegations are allegations. If somebody comes with to me with an allegation that somebody did something, I'm keeping that in my mind. I'm not supporting nobody who has been alleged. You have to prove to me otherwise that this did not happen. This is crazy. Janice Combs is up next for some cuffs and a set. Baby, Mama Diddy ain't gonna be able to make it. And boy, if Diddy find out his mama is going to Clink Clink City, baby, he about to lose his shit. I feel like Justin Combs and Janice Combs are going to be co-conspirators. I wonder if Misa will tell what she knows to try to save her son. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like Christian. I really feel like it's gonna be Christian before it's Janice. I mean, Justin. I honestly do. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. I'm going into my file. Cause I was like, Christian. I hope nope, that's Christian. He got sued for SA allegations. Yeah, and it was part of that lawsuit that says when he got on the boat, the same boat that Little Rod was on, and Little Rod said what happened happened, and the yacht waitress corroborated. Not only she pretty much think that that yacht waitress said. I went back to Little Rod's case, and I was like, she ain't lying. She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying at all. But yeah, hey y'all, it's 10:16. I had to bring this to you guys, but I'm about to finish cleaning up my kitchen, do a little work and go to bed so I could be ready for this week cuz I got a lot of work ahead of me. But thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for the super stickers, the super chats, the cash apps. Y'all are awesome. Spread the word. Spread the word. We need to do hashtag uh justice for Tupac and hashtag justice for Biggie. That needs to be a hashtag for real. Cause that really just pissed me off knowing that. Kirk's the GOAT and Tyrone the GOAT for staying up filing this lawsuit. You said did I see the pic? Hold up. Sometimes I'll be logged into my my regular IG, my personal IG, so I don't be seeing crap. Hold on, let me see. Oh Lord, I ain't got so many messages. Hold up. Oh girl, look at that nose. And that's just the right Real Messy Mafia. Why hold up, let me pull that up. Hold up. Let me pull up my IG right quick. Child. I always say, we got doppelgangers out there, but I mean for this boy, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me hold it. Damn it. I keep forgetting. Y'all look at this. Oh shit, y'all can't see shit. Y'all look at that. Look at that nose. That's Wolf Jones. I don't even know who the hell Wolf Jones is. Y'all, I'll be slow to the game. Justin is mixed up with the money, the pow-powing in the bathroom, and the bringing Monica. Ooh, that's not good. Yes, y'all see that? That's wild, yo. Don't tell me Diddy out here stealing kids too. They are. Wait, so are you saying that? Wait, because Kim is his mom, right? So are y'all saying Kim has something going on with him too, and had him? Oh, that's Diddy's bodyguard, child. Man, that's scary, yo. That's scary. Wait, hold up. Who is Misa? Y'all, y'all gotta forgive me. I don't be knowing all of these people. Who is Misa? Hold up. Are y'all talking about? Let me see. I just googled Misa. So me wait. Identical twins, bodyguard, Misa mom. Okay, Misa. Oh. Oh. Okay, I see it. So she's a fashion designer. Wait, so Christian, I mean not wait, no, hold up. So Christian is Kim's. So did you know what? Hell, let me just I'm over here, y'all. This is crazy. Hold up. So the twins. So the twins and King. So King is Christian. So Christian and the twins. This is crazy. So Diddy took her. Man, this is too much. How is this ugly man taking women from other men that is fine? Can somebody please tell me this? Okay. I got it, y'all. Okay, Misa. I looked it up. Make this make sense. Okay, so Christian mom is Kim. Okay. Thank y'all. Cause I be lost in the sauce. Damn, this is wild, yo. The rabbit hole. Y'all, please don't have me going down a rabbit hole because I won't get shit done this week. Justin is supposed to be Diddy's oldest son, but that's not his son. Okay. All right. Okay. Christian, the twins of Quincy are Kim's. Okay, and Quincy. Okay, because Quincy is with I'll Be Sure. Gotcha. And Baby Love. Ooh, it must have been the money. It must be. I better not hear not near Diddy song on the damn radio. That's how I'm like, how, but you know what? I already know. Cause he ain't good looking. So what did you do to these women? He probably said I'm a blacklist y'all too if y'all don't do as I say. Oh my god, this is crazy. He had Wolf taken out. They said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is all bad. Wolf Jones was around when Uptown. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, now I heard about that, and that's a conspiracy too. That is a conspiracy too. I read that in what lawsuit that was. It was somebody's lawsuit where they said that uh oh, it was the lawsuit that Diddy filed against NBC and Peacock for the documentary. That's what they were saying, that Albie Short almost took him. Well, that he was saying that's a lie. He was saying that's a lie. Yes, money than the abuse. Yep. Diddy took Justin and Quincy from their biological fathers. This man is sick. This man is sick. Money and intimidation, I feel. Yep. Y'all, this is a lot. This is a lot right here. Just y'all put your bootstraps on, cause this week we going for a ride, y'all. When this gets released to the public, baby, I'm about to do my little post on IG, and yeah, we gonna go with that because Diddy had eyes on his women 24/7. Kept, yep, that's what he did. Dog mom, that's exactly what he did. 24/7. Anthony Wolf Jones was PD's bodyguard and head of security at Bad Boy Records. Dylan, say excuse me. But why you do it out here? Go to your room. Boys are nasty. Just burping for no reason. Okay. Yeah, he's this man. It's all said. All of these complaints are saying the same thing. He wanted to be dominant. So the only way he could do that is rug them, force himself on them, threaten to end their career, threaten to blacklist them, all so they can remain under his control. That's it. That's all. If we was to summarize all of the lawsuits, that's exactly what he did. How did he fund all of this stuff? Through Bad Boy Entertainment and all these other entities. Yep. Wolf and Big Meech crashed out on each other in 2003. Oh Lord, I was in college. I definitely didn't know what was going on back yonder. All right, y'all. So I gotta clean up my kitchen before I go to bed because I can't have no messy kitchen. So once again, thank y'all for definitely tuning in to the replay gang. Thank y'all for tapping in. Definitely to the replay gang. Y'all can, purchase thank yous and all this other stuff. Thank you guys for the super stickers, the super chats, the cash apps. It is greatly appreciated. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you have those notifications on anytime I go live because this is 24/7. So I can pop up with a video or live. I don't know. Also, I have a second channel, the True Crime Talk. Definitely head over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications because I'm trying to build up that channel as well with some true crime because I love that stuff. But thank y'all for tapping in with me. Good night and be blessed. Bye.